Hey there guys, so I went to see Kingsman yesterday. Now I remember back in like 2015 January when the first Kingsman came out, and normally a film when it comes out in January in the UK, that normally means it's an Oscar contender or it's a really bad film. Turned out I was wrong. It was one of the best surprises of 2015 and definitely one of my favourite films of that year. But when in 2017 in the summer when Kingsman The Golden Circle came out, that was one of the most disappointing films, and I think at that point everyone, including me, wanted to move on from that franchise. When I heard Matthew Vaughn, the director of the first two films, was going to make a Kingsman prequel and a Kingsman 3, I was just like, oh god, please move on. And so I had low expectations for this, but I was wrong. I think Kingsman was a pleasant surprise. Now I was expecting this to be just like the first two Kingsman films, but in a World War I setting. Turned out I was wrong. I wouldn't say this is so much different, but I would say it's a different kind of film. This is a really solid prequel that takes time to flesh out the world building and how the origins of the Kingsmen, but whilst at the same time it really stands on its own. It tells the origins of the Kingsman nicely, whilst at the same time it uses its runtime to its full potential to tell these stories of these characters. And when you get down to the core of the film, it's about a father who despises war, who wants to stop World War I so he can give his son the best life as possible. Compared to the other two films, this goes for a completely different direction and tone, and considering this is done by the same director, it's quite interesting. The film still has those wacky, exciting, fun action scenes, not many compared to the other two films, but I like the fact the film takes itself more seriously. Of course the film does have those issues. I mean, the pacing itself is really on and off, and there's some really awkward scenes, especially with Rhys Ifans' character. Overall, The Kingsman isn't anything special, but it's a solid prequel that has really nice world building, and it was able to tell a fresh and interesting story, but at the same time it has everything you want from a Kingsman film. So I'm going to give this a 7 out of 10, and after watching this film I'm willing to give Kingsman 3 a chance. Thank you so much for watching this video guys. Go like, share and subscribe. Let me know, what did you think of The Kingsman? Go check out my Facebook, my Twitter and my Instagram page. You guys are awesome. I've got your back.